People hate it when I do that. Let me show you this Addams Family right here. This is actually one we sold a few years ago, and he sent it in. He had actually played it so much the rubbers were breaking and they were black. So he said, would you please bring it in, re-rubber it, put any new posts on that's smashed, any other repairs and such, and then bring it back. But he wants all the LED mods that we do that don't cost the extra, you know, like the little TV. Those are things he can add later, but I want to go over everything that Jason did. That's Jason's toolbox, and he's gone. And that is Frank. And he's very pissed off because this genie, some clodhopper who owned it before, switched all the wires around in an attempt to get it to work. Rather than fix the board, he fixed the relays, didn't he, Frank?
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, did he fix them.
It all right.
But we're going to get that baby, so it's perfect. Anyway, let's get back to this. We've done some really nice mods. These are actually Jason's, all Jason's invention. He has a super bright here. Actually, a lot of these are super bright now that we're using. We switched over to those. Added this little light that lights up our bookcase now, right there. We have blue posts and rubbers all around the field. We also, of course, we re-rubbered the thing. He did not want a complete overhaul where we actually replaced tons and tons and tons of parts, because he's only had it, I guess, about 7 years. So he just said, get it cleaned up, get it working. This overhaul with the LEDs cost $800. This is actually a cleanup. Let's call it a cleanup, because our electronics were already done, but we've added LEDs up here. Turn this light off. You can actually see the blue glow. And what's neat about this is Jason has done it in such a way that the lighting is all underneath. We drilled holes up through the head so it's all hidden and it's shining through the wood, which is a really great idea. We tied in the new lights that light the blue, that stay on solidly, to the GI in the head. Okay, so we did that. We did change the battery, and we gave him a new ROM, a gold ROM. The good news is all the other boards were running fine, so we did not do any upgrades other than the capacitors here. We did change the capacitors on the high voltage, and these are all super bright white. You'll notice we kept all the original blinker bulbs, the 455s. They're blinking merrily away. The lad had already done the cabinet. Stephen had already done the cabinet years ago, so we didn't have to redo that. You know, we've only been doing these videos for about 2 years, so you've missed hundreds of games, I guess, over the years, because we're now over 700 videos on YouTube. We're close to. Listen, young man, look, he's on the floor again. He's on the floor again.
In this hellhole.
But, well, he's at least in a chair. Wallace loves working on games. Don't you, Wallace? We're doing an NFL Blitz 2000 NBA. But, Wallace, it's a mess, isn't it?
Yeah, I had to make a plexiglass so they can see these holes in
The
there.
plexiglass is bad. He's our expert.
It's done on there.
There's none. Oh, there's none on there.
Yeah, I gotta put some on there. So that would be bad.
Somebody got this machine. We got this machine traded in. It wasn't ours, and somebody could punch finger holes through it. So that will never work out. Anyway, let's get back to this game. See, I'm dawdling. Anyway, so as I said, this LED and re-rubbering job, I guess it took Jason, he started it this morning. What time did he start? About 7 in the morning, and he left about 5. So it took pretty much the whole day, plus the parts. So this cost about $800. So we can do a partial job like we did here and replace any posts that are actually broken, or a full restore on any pinball machine. Generally runs between $1,400 and $1,800, and that includes the LEDs. I know some people say, well, it's $300 just for the LEDs. I said, we include it now on all the games we sell, and we can put the LEDs in anything that you send in to us for overhaul. So we can actually tell you the price over the phone, especially if you want to do special mods. like the Uncle Lester, they can't say Fester, Uncle Lester mod, I think it's $85 or $90. The TV set's $200. Those are things we can add. There's other things you can put on the game. The mods we did, the light, see we now light this center thing up yellow, because Jason thought it would match this pretty well. We've lit this here green and red, and they're tied into these same two lights here that are blinking back and forth. He's also done a neat mod for our flashers. I want to show you this neat flash lamp. Boy, is it bright. There, we call them gigantos. See those big flash lamps? They are huge and they shine super bright through the field. So when it goes into the magnet scene, boy, is that sharp. We also had to change that plunger and link because that had shattered, I guess. I think people wait until something major goes wrong and they say, hey, it's time to get it overhauled. He didn't want to trade it in, he just wanted it cleaned up. Anyway, let's do this. We'll give it a quick play. I'm in a rush tonight. My daughters are in a talent show tonight.
Cancel it.
This is what daddies do. My girls are now, can you believe, 15 and 18. Oh, we are not on free play. Who did that?
Does that make you 110?
What does that make you? What does that make you?
Peanut Gallery talks. See how bright that flashed? Isn't that something? Wow, isn't that something? They'll blind you. They'll blind you, baby. Wow. We also have super bright LEDs up here. We call these the towers. Here, watch. See? That's sharp. Anyway, let's go up here and look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh, show the top up top. See how our cloud flashes now. Anyway, you can see LEDs really make a big difference in it. Now we're careful not to make it too bright. The flash lamps are one thing. The regular gameplay LEDs, be careful about how many you put on because you don't want too many. Oh, don't I play great? Oh, he did put the light in here too. I'm going to show you so you can see too. I might as well do this. I should have done it earlier. Now watch. Under here, you can see how he's lit this right here. You see? He's added this with pieces of parts off of another playfield. These are brand new sockets. And then they're aimed in the crack. He's done a similar ad right here where he puts the light right inside here so it can't get hit by the bulb. So it's a very clever option that he's done. The game doesn't like that. Anyway. Well, I think we've covered everything with this. What do you think? Frank? Oh no. Is this the same genie you're working on?
Put your tongue across your
His name's Egon, thank you.
Gentlemen, let's pack this thing up and deliver it to him tonight. Tears will run down his cheeks.